Jessii Vee, and in today's video we're going to be continuing our very awesome creepy series on the Backrooms, except I'm making one little change this time. So I know the first 25 levels I did in order, I talked about all 25, and that was really cool and really fun, but then I realized there's about 8,000 levels that I would have to go through, and I feel like not even in my entire YouTube career would I be able to cover all of those levels. So from this video going forward, I'm only going to be covering the ones that seem the most interesting, the scariest, the weirdest, the most unusual. So I'm going to be skipping over the levels with no information or don't seem as interesting. So I hope that's okay. I just feel like I want to get to the ones that actually seem like they have a lot of depth and detail. By the way, do you see these sleeves that I'm wearing? How cool are these? I love this shirt. I just want to walk around like this so everyone can see. Okay, before I get started, I just want to show you guys two new summer plushies that we just put on the website. These are like my new favorite things ever. They're so cute. First, we have Ollie the octopus. Are you kidding me? This is the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. And look at his cute little tentacles. They pull back in. Look at that. He's like, give me back my tentacle. I love him. He's such a great size to put on your bed. So we have him, and we also have a jellyfish. This little guy is Wiggles the jellyfish. I just absolutely adore them. They're perfect for summer. They're so weird and wacky, and we have limited stock of them on the website. So if you would like Ollie or Wiggles, I have put a link down below in the description. Look at them. They're both so wiggly. Okay, so we're gonna start off this video with level 29. This one is called Sunrise and Set. This level is set in an abandoned neighborhood. This neighborhood is unusually dark since the area's time is stuck in a loop of sunsets and sunrises. Now, this neighborhood is completely empty. There's no electricity, there's no water. It's almost as if everyone who was living on this level just spontaneously died, because there are just these empty cars all over the street, as if everyone just like evaporated. Also, if you go into any of the houses, they're filled with food and water, and all over the walls there's picture frames with families smiling in them. But what's strange is that all of the pictures are taken with a night vision camera. So yeah, it's just super unknown as to what happened in this little town that made it be abandoned. And you require having night goggles on this level because it's just so dark all the time. There's no light shining. You can only see the sunrise and sunset, so you gotta wear your night goggles. And while this level doesn't have any dangerous entities, there's something that happens to you that is just way worse. It is said that travelers who enter the houses on this level begin to hear these strange whispers. These whispers tell them comforting things that lure them into a hypnotic state. In this hypnotic state, the victim lies down on a chair, a couch, or a bed and stays in the position until ultimately dying of thirst or hunger. And apparently this can easily be avoided if you enter a house either covering your ears or you have something over them. You just do not want to hear these whispers. But what is so disturbing is that these houses are filled with deceased wanderers sitting on the chairs and couches that fell victim to these whispers. And here are some of those documented whispers. You're home now, don't leave us, stay, welcome home, you will never leave. Super, super creepy stuff. Okay, then we'll move on to level 32. This one is called Entertainland. Level 32 is a carnival clown themed amusement park. And when you arrive here, you'll have to enter the park through a check-in booth where you'll meet this entity called Info Man. And he stands underneath this huge lit up archway that says Entertainland. And to enter this theme park, you have to give a fee to this Info Man. And if you don't, apparently you're in possible danger from him, which is really creepy. Once you're admitted into the park, you'll get a wristband, and apparently entrance without this wristband is virtually impossible. What's kind of eerie is that this Info Man is not only at the check-in booth, you'll also see him at the different booths around the park, whether it's for food, games, shops, etc. He's literally manning every area of this park all at once. Within this amusement park exists food trucks and sit-in restaurants which give out food and almond water for free. There's also a variety of foods such as pizza, burgers, and hot dogs, all of which are apparently safely edible, which is amazing. You can eat as much as you want. it's free. And additionally, the rides are free, but the roller coasters are deemed dangerous due to reports stating that the roller coasters are infinite. So basically, go on every other ride but the roller coasters because you might be stuck on one forever. This level is described as warm and humid, and at night the entire park is well lit due to all of the bright flashing signs on many rides. There's also never-ending carnival music that is played at the park, with each attraction having a unique song, but it is unknown where the tunes are exactly playing from. Some explorers have become very irritated by this constant music and have attempted to find the origin of where this sound was coming from, but they've never been able to. Records show that the music has resulted in some people going through psychotic episodes even after leaving the level. And there's apparently life-sized clown dolls scattered around the park, and some wanderers have said that these clown dolls move when you're not looking. This place just sounds like a nightmare for me. I hate theme parks, I hate carnivals, I do not do rides, and clowns really freak me out as well. This would be a nightmare for me, but I would enjoy the pizza probably. Okay, and then we have level 36. This one is called the Skin Stealer's Base. Now, I did another video talking about the different creatures in the back rooms, so I did talk about the Skin Stealers. If you missed that, pause this video, go look at my creatures video, find out more about them, and then come back. But level 35 resembles the inside of a large barn with all doors and exits leading to near duplicates of the barn. According to surviving explorers, each barn gets more dilapidated than the former, with paint rotting and more hay bales appearing per barn. And eventually, the amount of hay in the barn will become so great that it prevents further exploration. So it's kind of like a level with infinite barns. You go into one, there's a door that leads to another barn, then another barn. It just goes on and on and on. And the more that you explore, the more hay there ends up being in the barn, which is so bizarre. Each barn is filled with hay bales and used farming equipment such as wheelbarrows, gardening rakes, and hammers. And inside these old wheelbarrows, you can occasionally find buckets of almond water and rotted wheat. And sometimes pitchforks and sickles can be found against the sides of the barn, but apparently they're usually so rusted that they're beyond use. Like, you can't even really use them to defend yourself. It also says that those hay bales that you find in the barn should be completely avoided. Stay as far away from them as you can, because a skin stealer might be crouched behind them waiting to attack you. After you have traversed more than 250 barns, the skin stealers will be more commonly found, so be careful. And it is unknown as to why the skin stealers sort of congregate on this level in these barns. Some theorize that this is where skin stealers are created, though there is no evidence to back this claim. It is just a very strange level, and there's obviously something so eerie about abandoned, dilapidated places. But anyways, those are the three really interesting next levels that I wanted to talk about. If you guys are cool with me just picking out sort of the most interesting levels, give this video a thumbs up and let me know, because I feel like going in order would just take me so long. I would be here for probably 15 years. And obviously, if there's ever a level that you don't want me to skip and you really want me to cover, just comment it down below. But anyways, guys, before I get going, just don't forget, if you would like one of the new summer plushies, I have linked them down below. But I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!